friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Cindy. I'm the illustrator and artist behind Sunnyside Studios, the name of this channel. And today I want to talk about how I made almost $8,000 at the Renegade craft fair last weekend. It's a 2-day craft fair and honestly, it was my best market yet. And I want to share with you guys exactly how I made that happen, and you could do it too at your next market. Everything from booth setup to inventory management to sales. So if you're a small artist curious about the behind the scenes of a market or how to make your first sale, this video is perfect for you because I'll be sharing everything I've learned from my markets and this one in particular. So first, let's start with the biggest game changer, which I think is inventory. Inventory management is so important in my opinion because you get to maximize your sales. You know what people like, you know what your best sellers are, and you know exactly how much to stock up so you don't waste any costs, and also at the same time you don't sell out on the first day. Hi Luna! Alright, so Luna came here to join me, but I'll continue talking. So in my previous markets, one of my biggest challenges was not having enough inventory of my best sellers, which is this Sunnyside gallery print right here. I sell around 50 prints of this per market. So before in other markets, I wouldn't have enough inventory with me to begin with. So I have to print on the spot, and this wasted a lot of time where I could be talking to my customers and getting to know them, making friends, and making sales. So this time around, I printed more than I needed. This was a huge game changer because I keep recommending this print to people and people will buy it. They could buy it immediately without having to wait. And also, I brought more boxes of even more inventory of all of my postcards and stickers so I could always restock when one item is running out on the display stand. So my stand always looks full because I think people like to buy something if there's a lot of that left and not just one. People are reluctant to buy the last product because they feel like something is wrong with that product or it's like the only one left, so they don't want to take it, so it's empty in your stall, right? So having enough inventory is one of the biggest game changers for this market. And second is definitely booth design and layout. I think this is one of the biggest branding moments for your market, and choosing the right color scheme, the right decorations, the right tablecloth and display stands, everything will speak about your brand. So for Sunnyside Studio, I want my brand to feel like a ray of sunshine on a gloomy day, which was exactly what happened this past weekend because it was raining for the whole weekend, so it was super gloomy outside. So I thought I want my booth to be like a ray of sun in this gloomy weather. So I of course used my brand colors, orange and yellow, my two primary brand colors, and to make sure everything is very cohesive on my booth design. So everything is wood, beige, orange, warm tone, and I added some cute cutouts of my art as well around the booth so everything is in theme. I also added 2 spotlights on the top of my back display board so that it looks kind of like a gallery wall even though we're only at a craft fair. And I think the spotlights also drew people in because from afar, light is what catches your eye. So people would come here to check out more of the details of the prints just because I put 2 spotlights there. Okay, the next part is very interesting because I underestimated how much people like this experience and how much of a game changer this is. And this tip is to gamify your booth experience. So I added a gumball machine where people could follow me on Instagram, tag 2 friends on one of my pin reels, and they could just roll for any prize on my stall. Anything from stickers, postcards, small prints, and large poster prints. And this really attracted so many people, and there was always a crowd in front of my booth, which brought even more people because people were like, oh, what is going on here? And that kept me so busy that on the second day, I had to pause this halfway through the market because I couldn't handle all the people who were trying to follow me and trying to roll for a prize. So I think gamifying your booth experience really engages with your audience and really just bring more engagement to your social. At the same time, it's fun for them and it's beneficial for you. So I would definitely recommend some kind of gamification, whether it's like a lucky draw or like a gacha machine or gumball like me, anything that is fun for your audience and also beneficial for you as a business. And one last tip I wanted to give is something new I did for this market, which is adding essential oil to my tablecloth. so my booth smells delicious and amazing and very on brand with my cat and food illustration. I actually did this on a whim because I saw this mango flavored essential oil sitting on my shelf for quite a long time and I haven't been using it, so I was like, what if I add some flavors and deliciousness to my booth by dropping this essential oil on my tablecloth so people can have a all-rounded sensory experience at my booth. And this was actually a huge success. I had quite a few people comment about, oh, are you selling food? Are these like scent packets? Like something smells really good here. And then I was like, I don't sell food, but I put like essential oil on my booth, so I thought it smells nice for me and for my audiences, for my customers. And they were like, wow, that's such a great idea. So I thought this was a very clever idea I did for this market, but I highly recommend doing this just so you can create a all sensory experience for your customers. They can enjoy not only your art, but also enjoy the atmosphere around your booth. I actually got this idea from one of my other vendors who were selling like body lotions or essential oils next to me in the last market, and she had this like diffuser running on the side. So I was like, oh, what if I could add like the olfactory element to my booth as well, even though I only sell art prints, which is only like supposed to be visual. And yeah, that's all the tip I have for you today, and I will continue sharing what I've learned from my markets so you guys can also learn and incorporate those tips into your own booth. And yeah, this weekend just reminded me how much I love doing markets, even though it's physically and mentally very draining. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next video, and I'll be sharing more art market and drawing tips in the future. If you want to give me a like or a follow, support my journey as a small artist. Thank you so much guys, and have a great rest of your day or night. I will see you in the next video.